are live. Wagwan people, welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. It's international break, so there's no football going in right now, and it's kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate international football. I'm sure you hate international football, but one thing I think we all love is a bit of football conversation, and I'm joined with two of two of the biggest YouTubers on this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? These men are famous. Man got celebrities backstage with me. I got man like ROMZ, man like Catch, bro. Man, them, welcome to the channel.
Man.
Big up.
Easy, bro. Man said celebrities, you know, man just come in this thing, pause. But yeah. Now big up, bro.
What you man saying, man?
Let's tell them the little story, bro. First of all, big up the catch up, bro, because they recently just hit 1K. Big up Catch and SB.
Big up the catch up, man.
Big up Catch and SB every time. Big up everyone inside as well. Like and subscribe. But I've been seeing Jay on bare platforms and that man running to him in Cardi, and he was like, "Raw, raw." So that's like, "Raw, Jay, like, bro, I fuck with you." I was like, "Bro, pause, but I fuck with you as well. I fuck with your content." It was just organic, bro. So this was a long time coming. Still.
What is that? How you two met in Carney?
Yeah, it was Carney,
bro. We've never I'd seen him on stuff and he'd seen me on stuff, but I'd never linked him or even spoke to him. Never been on a panel with him. So big up, man. This is long overdue. Long overdue.
Yeah, you listen, you man. I respect it. You see me? Never catch me in Carney. Never. I see too many people that I don't. Yeah, it might go left. I never go Carney.
Well, even in your younger days, you've been in your younger days, innit?
What?
Or never? You've
been
in your younger days.
Bro, I used to go carnival religiously, religiously. But now, as you get older, obviously stuff happens, innit? And you know what I'm saying? You don't.
Hey, listen, nobody can bring down my vibes. You know what I'm saying? I was charged up that whole day, fam. I was on 100 the whole day, fam. Big up Flawless and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Flawless was doing, he was doing the playmaking role very well. You know what I mean? He was getting assists left, right, and center, bro. Yeah, man. But obviously, people.
You said, wait. Sorry, before you go, what you said? Lewis is a good wingman. Pause.
Hey, nah. Lewis, Flawless. Their man was doing up. Yeah. The Sadio Mane and Salah thing. and
North side as well.
Yeah.
North side as well.
You get me? No offside runs and that. All onside. Yeah. Nah. Big up them, man. But listen, people, like the video on your way in, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to become a member, you know what I'm saying, you can do that now. You just the description, yeah. But I think it's only right. The transfer window just closed. You know what I'm saying, deadline day was a bit of a stinker. I felt like this transfer window felt like a FIFA career mode transfer window. You know what I'm saying? Just bare random signings. Like I'm seeing, what's his name, Boniface going to Udinese or some shit like that.
When the brain.
Oh, that's it. Werder Bremen and all of these random signings.
Bro, I didn't even know he cut. I didn't even know he left Leverkusen. How about that? I didn't even know he cut, bro.
He done an interview, He done an interview. There was like after the game or like before the game, with one of them, and he's getting interviewed. They're like, we heard like Bayern Leverkusen let you go because you're ill and all this stuff. He's like, bro, if I'm ill, what am I doing here? Like, just blunt. I was like, I respect it. Don't let these reporters try to do you up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I kind of wanted to get you lot's take on not only who we think had the best window, but obviously, you get me. Our clubs have spent quite a lot of money this summer in hopes of obviously bringing something home to our football clubs. What do we make about our own transfer windows? You know what I'm saying? But I think it's only right, that there's a few honourable mentions, fam. And I want to start off with Sunderland, innit? Because
they went mad.
They just got promoted, and you see the thing that I hate about relegation teams is that I always feel like there's no ambition to stay in the league. Like I feel like they just want to get promoted, get the little parachute payment.
The bread.
Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, these man spent money this summer as if they wanted to stay up, as if they want to stay. And it's paid. I think they won their first 2 games, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they just
or they've won 2 out of 3 games.
2 out of 3 of them, yeah.
They won
I
their
don't know
last
what you man made of Sunderland's window, bro, but I think they just get an honourable mention from me.
I'll be real. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, man, no. Like, I don't know half of the man that Sunderland have brought in. Do you get me? But what I've seen of them, yeah, they look like they've recruited well. But you know what it is usually as well, yeah. You see when teams come up, some teams come up. Who was it that came up and then they just spent mad but went straight back down because it just don't work out? Who was it?
It was recent. I know you're on about. It was recent. Oh, this has got a bug, man. I can't remember Catch, but I know who you're on about. The chat help us out, but I know you're on about.
Chat help us out.
Yeah, so that's my thing. That you see teams do it before, innit? They come up and then he said, "Did you hear how Liverpool said he was the worst manager in their history?" Yeah, Ten Hag is like, sorry, but that Ten Hag thing is mad, bro.
Crazy,
bro. He went to Leverkusen where they just won. They went unbeaten, and everyone saw him come in that door. It was like, you know what it was like as well. It weren't even like people was leaving. I weren't really hearing like, oh, this player wants to leave. This player. I wasn't hearing nothing from Bayer Leverkusen. Soon as my man come in, everyone, Xhaka, everyone, he could peek it. Yeah, them man, yeah. But everyone has left him. Frimpong, he's coming to a team, and they're like, bro, you have got none of your stars that were actually here, and now you have to make it work. So I feel for him, but bro, that is deep. What was it? 2 games in or 3?
3
2
games.
bro.
2 games in.
Let's start. And I read something. Big up KJ in the chat. I read the same thing. Like, he's making them do more body. He's making them do push-ups more than ball work. Like, apparently he's not getting on with anyone, even the staff he brought in the club. I was reading it this morning. It was crazy, bro. That's it, Catch. It was Luton. Big up Sam.
Hey, big up Sam. Luton, bro. They came up, spent mad. And everyone was like, go on.
One team that got away with it, Catch, is Forest, because Forest spent like, I think they signed 24 players, bro. A couple.
Yeah, that window they signed bare players,
and they just about stayed up. But even them, they were in trouble and like. But you know what it is, Jay, with like Sunderland, like Catch. I'm not gonna lie and say I know bare their players. I know a few bait ones like Xhaka. That's a good signing experience. Like, they signed that Lafie guy. I only know him because a couple seasons ago, I think it was even linked to you lot, Jay. It was linked to us. It was linked to a few of the top half teams, that Lafay guy and a Dinger from Brighton. They're the main 3 I know. I'm not going to cap and say I know anyone else from there, but you can see their signing quality to stay up, bro. So I think they do as well. I know it's early and they've won. I think they've only lost away from home, but both their home games they won, bro. But like, I already said, they're the one out of the 3. I think the other 2 go down, and they're the one that stay up still. So,
what you think? You think Leeds are gonna go down?
Yeah. Do you know what, Catch? At first, I didn't think they would, but then I've watched a few of their not full game. Actually, the Everton game, I watched the whole game because I think it was on TV. But the other 2, I watched highlights, and I don't see enough quality. But then again, actually, let me not speak about what I don't know because I don't know all their signings. But what I've seen of them, they don't look that strong, bro. But then they probably sign players that I don't know about, so I need to see.
You know what though? You know when we played them, honestly, just off of that first, I would say like half an hour, 35 minutes before we scored, it was one of them. Like I feel just watching them and how they like nullified us, didn't really get into any like mad chances. I felt like they could stay up. It was just after the goal. Like you're at Arsenal, you know how it goes. Once you get that first goal, everyone kind of what's coming now. So, I think Leeds are going to stay up, you know. Honestly, I don't know why.
I think they'll beat a few teams this season and they'll beat them well. I think they'll do what Leeds always do, bro. They'll put 4 or 5 past the likes of like a Everton or like past the likes of. But I don't think they'll stay up, bro. I don't think they've done it.
Everton?
No, not Everton. I'm talking about Leeds.
I was going to say.
No. That's who I was going to get onto next, actually. It's funny that we mentioned Everton. Everton fan. You know what I'm saying? Again, ROMZ, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know they're the ops and that, but Jack Grealish is looking like a revelation.
Bro, I'll keep it a butt of you, Jay. As a London Liverpool fan, like, they don't really, like, don't get twisted. When I speak to my friends up Liverpool, they hate them because, like, you go into work, you're on the street, you buck into an Everton fan, innit? But
Yeah.
Bro, I know one Everton fan. Do you get? Like, if Everton was to beat, man, you think any of my brethren are calling me like, oh, you got smoked? The only brethren that we calling me trolling is the ones that support other clubs, like Arsenal, United, Chelsea. I don't know an Everton fan. So as a London Liverpool fan, I know what you mean. Obviously, they're the club, they're ops, but their windows in wicked car. You see Grealish, yeah? Like, obviously, for 100 million, he didn't do what he should have done at City, but you can still see he has quality. And in football, environment is everything, innit? Bro, I said, once Grealish cuts from Pep, you'll see the Villa Grealish. Bro, you're seeing it already. Man got 4 assists in 2 games, bro.
That was ridiculous.
That's
He
great.
should have got 5. Bro,
Yeah,
he should have got 5.
Yeah.
Bro,
Even him. That's a segue, Cat. Even him. Chelsea, like I said from Leicester, I remember he used to bad us up. Like, we used to win the game. But you know, then there's a player in another team where even though you won the game, they were like, rah, he was causing problems. Dewsbury Hall was always that guy for us, yeah. Like, even though we would beat Leicester in the actual game, bro, he would just be like everywhere. It'll be some live wire. And I said, you know, there's a player here. He went Chelsea. That's why I think it messed up for him, McCarr. You're not gonna play over Caicedo and Palmer and all these man, bro. So that he went there.
I think it was a comfort thing though for Maresca. You know, like where he come from.
You already knew him, yeah.
Bro, you saw from the first couple of games he didn't start. You knew straight away. All right, you bring him in just to feel at home. Like, I hear that. For me, it was a mad move, and it's always like that, man. You see players when they move from, like, you're going from Leicester respectfully relegation fodder to like respectfully like people that might be challenging in Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? So it's a massive jump. So for you to perform at Chelsea, it's always going to be, and then you got the likes of Caicedo, you got the likes of Enzo in front of you that's captain as well. When he's captain, Caicedo's the first team player. You know he's in the squad, and then you got Enzo. He's captain now, so you know it's like where do you fit in kind of thing. So yeah, man. But nah, for the Grealish one, let me go back to Grealish though, bro. You could just see, you see when a player is like in a team where Pep is like, everyone knows he's mad demanding, and like even if you've won that treble next season, you come in, it's still the same. You got to be on like, and Pep plays in a way where it's like, I want my left wing to be this. This is where you got to stand. It's not like, all right, just wonder, you've got to be. It's all. What's that noise?
Yeah, there's some background noise still.
Yeah, it's cool now. It's a thing. It was a thing where like in Pep system, it's like, you know, like everyone has to be a certain position. Like, all right, you need to know without even looking there, your player's there, kind of thing. Where I feel like with Everton, he's just got the thing where it's like, if you play Football Manager, there's a thing called you could tap on express yourself to your team. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like from City in Football Manager terms, there's a thing where you could just it's like play disciplined, where everyone just stays in their position. Like no one makes mad runs. It's all like system based. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like when he's gone to Everton, now it's more like, all right, cool. You're here, but more express yourself. Don't just stay there. Feel what you think's right, you kind of do. What you think right, you have to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, he's gonna thrive there because like you said, it's the whole pressure of Pep as well, bro. Man don't get it. Like every year it's demanding. Now you've gone to Everton, the pressure's off. You could kind of just play your ball, bro. You ain't really got a, you know, you're not going for no prems. You're not going for, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, play your football, and whatever comes from it, comes from it.
Yeah, no, bro. Because even Everton as well, like you're spot on catching. Grealish had bro, the minute he made the move, I was saying to my brethren, bro, he's gonna do his thing. You're seeing it early saying, and you know what I hate? Oh, look who he's played. Brother, you're going to have to play everyone. You can only do your thing you can only beat what's in front of you, do you get? But I actually need to do my research. Did they end up signing Diblin from Southampton?
Yeah, everyone got Diblin as well.
They ended up signing him, yeah?
Yeah.
But I don't even think he's smoke. I don't even think he started yet.
I don't even think he's fit.
Oh, was he injured?
Yeah, I don't think he's fit.
No, but I think he wouldn't have played for them because I remember the last week of the window. So after their game, I remember deadline day talks. They were in talks for him, but I thought the move broke down. But man said they got him, and they've even got one. I ain't gonna act like I watch La Liga. I only watch Barca and Madrid. in the Champions League. I think most of us do that. I won't watch them week in, week out. One of my brethren that he likes that league, innit? And they bought one youth from Villarreal called Barry. Apparently he's cold. Like very cold for them. Some tall youth.
What is his second name? Barry.
Yeah, and his first name Tiano. That's it. Tiano Barry, one French youth, under 21. But that's mad. I was like that as well. I said he's French and called Barry, bro.
Listen, two. You know when a guy's got two like first names, as that you could never trust them, man. Then you can never. You don't know what you're gonna get from my man. But man.
He was just saying that Everton side, he's gonna take time to warm up. Like you're probably not gonna see the best of him till maybe October, November times. But like apparently he's cold. But bro, I can't lie. Their window, like you said, Jay, honorable mention from them signing Dewsbury Hall, Grealish, and Diblin alone, bro. Them three alone, bro. I think they probably finished top half. And they got that. Who's that? Ndiaye.
Ndiaye from Marseille.
He is a bro. When I tell you that guy is cold, what he done to and it's obviously man are gonna say, oh, it's Ben Davies, bro. What I saw him do to our back line at Goodison Park, bro, was disgusting. It was disgusting, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is I was gonna say about Grealish real quick, yeah. George, you need to answer for your crimes. You need to answer.
You're cussing him, innit? You're cussing him.
No. Because when me and Alex was on boardroom talks, telling him, "Yo, we would take Grealish, bro. Go and get Grealish on loan. He will cook. We can play him in the 10. We can play him out on the left. We can. You get me?" They would say, "Oh, I don't know. We've seen what he's done at City." Pep is the problem. Pep, like a lot of players that go to Man City and die, Pep is the problem, bro. He's the common denominator. Because if you don't get with his program, you will never flourish there. You will never be allowed to flourish there. Do you get me? So most definitely, George, you've had a stinker there. Another team that I want to big up, Newcastle United. Now,
hold on though. There's a guy in the chat called Callum Henderson. He said, "Speak proper English." Listen, if you don't like the way the man them talk, you don't have to be here, man.
You don't have to be here.
And if you want that like formal stuff, go watch Sky Sports, my boy. Like this is YouTube.
There's many other programs you can watch, bro.
I mean,
wait. And what does that mean, though? Wait. You know when you deep that from a Caucasian man when he says speak proper English, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Like, I need to know what you mean because that's a bit techie. Speak. What English speaking?
Is it a colour thing?
Is it a colour thing? Like, am I not speaking proper English? Or okay?
I always say, quickly, Jay, I'm obviously going to get back onto the football, but
no, of course.
In the comments saying stuff about the panel or saying this stream, this and that. Bro, if anything, you're tapped because you don't like what you're watching. You're still here, bro.
You had to subscribe to put that in the chat because
exactly. Subscriber only vote. So yeah. Anyway, bun him. We're giving him too much attention. But back to
word. It's not very parliamentary. You know
respectfully, his profile picture. No, go back to the demon or whatever his name is. Big him up. Bro, his profile picture is crazy. If that's you, my boy, change that. Hey, please. Hey, you look like you're about to pop out a bush on
you look like Steve Harvey, bro. Oh my god.
Big up every time, man.
That's your tap. I said change that. But oh my days. I'm dead. But I even forgot what we were speaking about.
We're moving on to Newcastle.
Quickly, one thing about Everton, though, they got that Brexit back four where not only they got good attackers now, Tarkowski, who else they got playing back there? That O'Brien, Pickford's a decent. Pickford's probably top 5, top 6 keepers in the league. Like on his day, Pickford is a madman, innit? Sometimes it's constant. Like word to SB and Cat. Sometimes you don't concentrate. That's
it's word to SB, bro. That's not my thing. That's SB.
Sorry, but I'm just big up the catch up in there. Big up to SB. That's word to SB. Pickford don't always concentrate in it, but yeah, man. Everton, they've got that good foundation, and now they got that attack. The only thing I'll say about them is their mid. Like, I know Dewsbury Hall's cool, but their DMs and that I'm still a bit. Do you get? But anyway, moving on to Newcastle.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say
Guy is a vet though.
True.
You know, guy is a vet. He's been
And
here.
he can play 90 minutes. He can play two 90
like,
minutes.
he's a vet, bro. Like, you know,
that
when
guy
you got
an engine, bro.
Yeah, when you got Guy, he's just a safe option. He's gonna give you a nice 6, 7 out of 10 each game. You don't really do nothing mad. So yeah. Man, Guy is alright.
He's alright, man. Obviously, the Geordies and that, up the tunes and that, all of that, all of that good stuff. You know what? I actually thought they had a stinky window until I actually had to sit there and deep it. Yeah, they got that. What's that, brother? That from Villa, that Jacob Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey. They
Baller.
got
Whistle. I don't know about that Walter mate guy.
Yeah. Who? You know what?
Who he is?
Did you see his interview thing when he said like they were like, oh, who's your idol? Who you look up to? Do you know who he said?
I haven't said it.
I respectfully, I fuck with Killer Kai, you get me, but bro, like if that's what you're looking up to,
you will never prosper, bro.
You know
you
what I'm
never make it.
Man,
you will never make it.
You see the England team, yeah? You see their under 21s won the Euros, innit? And Amari Hutchinson and Harvey Elliott. You see, summer just gone how they won the Euros, yeah, and the under 21s were cold. I watched. You see, if I don't know a player, bro, I'm not one of these YouTubers that act like I know them. But you see this Vault Matter, I watched him twice, innit? I watched him in a group game for Germany, he bagged the brace, and then I watched him against Germany played England in the semi-final. He looks all right, you know. He's tall as well. He's at 6'6", but he looks all right still. And
he's from Germany, bro. Mr. Rudang is watching Bundesliga as well.
Oh, is he from Germany?
Yeah.
What else? Like ROMZ just said, I'm gonna repeat it, but I don't. Like I said, man, ain't watching the Bundesliga, innit? But what I went and watched it. You know when you could watch their little YouTube highlights, and that ain't really nothing to go off. When I watched Pepe, I got gassed. I thought, Pepe's gonna come, the league's over, he's gonna tear everyone up, And then, it weren't the same thing, you get me? But what I've seen from him, he is mad tall. But do you remember Diaby from Arsenal that used to always get injured?
Yeah.
He's like, how can I put it? Obviously, Diaby was a centre mid and he's a striker, but in terms of he's so tall, but his agility and the way he moved, like he dips past a man like 1-2, like he's not like, how can I put it? He's like, bro, he's got like swag on the ball. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he ain't
agile, isn't it? He's quite agile.
There's Peter Crouch, 6'9", and then there's Diaby 6'9". He's more like that agile. He could play
more
like
mobile.
He's
more mobile. Do you get me? So what I've seen from him, if that could translate into the Premier League, bro, they've got a good striker. They definitely got a good striker. And how old is he? Is he young as well? Isn't it? He's like 21.
21 or 22. He's quite young still.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Mandem? Do you know what I always say? Yeah, a good indicator. How I think there's a bit of background noise from your bit. You know, just it's like a little thing like it's not mad loud, but it's just little. But one thing I've clocked, a good way to know if a player's cold or like a good indicator is what clubs are in for him, bro. You know, Bayern wanted him in it, but I think Wolfsburg was trying to extort them. So I think there's a player there because Bayern they proper wanted him, bro. Even before they got Luis Diaz in that they wanted him.
But Bayern want anyone that's kind of cooking in if you're half decent in that league, Bayern always have a goal. And they know where how much did Newcastle buy him for? Like 70 or something.
Quite a lot. I think 80. Might even been 8. Yeah, 75 or 80. Same price we pay for Ekitike, I think Newcastle paid for my man.
Yeah,
there quite a lot of money, bro.
And Bayern know though. Hold on, if we hear it again, we'll tell you. If Bayern went in for him, bro, they spent 85 plus 5. So what? 90 M's. Bro, Bayern would have got that guy for 40, 50 M's. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's so mad how much the inflation is just because how much the Premier League, that shouldn't be a thing. If you want to sell to my man for 50 something M's, bro, as a club like in England, you should be like, bro, I'm not going higher because we've got more money. We already know you want to sell for this much. Why now? Because it's like, all right, man's got a bit more bread, so you're gonna up the price on the things. That's mad.
Yeah.
Bayern tried to get him for that price. They failed catch. Okay, they failed.
And then, but this is the thing.
Big up KD, but I don't think it was for that price. I think what I read, Bayern didn't want to go above £60 million. So that's about what, 75 million euros. But yeah, that's it. No, I'm hearing they wanted to. I'm hearing that was their limit, KJ. But obviously, Wolfsburg said no. You have to bid a bit more. And Bayern like walked away, bro. I thought Bayern were only trying to go up to 60.
Bayern bid 100 M for him and it got rejected because Stuttgart wanted him not to go to Bayern.
Bro.
Oh, because
there's different stories. I don't know.
Bro, there's so many stories you don't know what to believe these days, man. You know, who's that guy that kept doing the Bombers this transfer window, but just like
it was Fabrizio, bro. It was him, G. And
there
you know what?
One as well. There was another one.
Catch. Thank you for saying this. Quick side note: we're boycotting Fabrizio Romano. Did you get me? He's no longer allowed to report or nothing.
I muted him long time. Bro.
That's it, Peliti.
Oh
that's
my
it.
God! Oh, Plettenberg.
Bro, Peliti had a stink at it. This transfer window made him look like I don't feel like any content creators now going over there, because everyone that I see that streams and that, they're all calling them out saying, yo, my man's been bare fake news this transfer window. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah,
Jay,
but
do you know what is with my thing with Fabrizio? Yeah, I know with you that you got the here we go for Morgan Gibbs, right? You were about to get the here we go for Eze, but it's not even that you get stuff wrong. Cool, if man being logical here and objective, that he's got to where he's got to, he gets things right. For me, it's the repetitiveness. He'll tell you the same time. He'll tell you something 4 times in the same day. It's like, brother, just tell us when something's actually changed.
Me and Lewis was looking at it on Capital Conflict, yeah. And the guy put out in the month of July, he put out 31 tweets about Garnacho before there was even a here we go, bro.
Let me guess, Jay, let me guess. Out of the 31, I bet about 20 of them are saying the same thing, bro.
Just say, the deal is advancing. Negotiations are advancing.
No, it's welcome, guys. Welcome back to the room.
It pisses me off, bro.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Fabio TV.
I'm just like, nah, bro. There's no. The Eze thing made me so mad, yeah, because we all knew what was gonna happen before it happened, bro.
Sorry, we're going off.
No, we saw it. No, we knew what was gonna
happen. In Bentleys and everything.
No.
Wait, actually, tell me.
Hold on.
You were there riding in the. He wasn't even in the Bentley.
Hold on.
He was in the Tesla. You know the
I saw you doing this.
He's in the Tesla.
What I was trying to say is,
I'm happy he said that. If he try to get away with it,
from time Havertz got injured, I knew, that Arsenal were gonna go in for someone in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
But wait, and you still made a video after Havertz get injured driving, bro?
I didn't know that clip was from before Havertz's injury.
But you put it in there, right?
Because I when I found out Havertz got injured, I was on the train. I was on my way home from Southend, I was on a train back. You get me? And I went on Twitter and I see Havertz is injured. And then I refreshed the thing, and I see Arsenal are preparing a bid for Eberechi Eze, bro. And I screamed on the carriage, bro. I said, fuck! On the carriage, bro. Had the aunties looking at like, yo, I was furious, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then by the time it took me from the time I got from on the train at Southend, and by the time I got yard, the deal was done. I said, nah, G.
Let me give you a little inside story. Yeah, one of my brethrens works for an agency that deals with Eze's marketing, innit? And he said from early, bro, like the day we played them in the Community Shield and they beat us, that day, August the 10th. Arsenal and Crystal Palace already had an agreement in it. For some reason, Arsenal didn't. Like, the groundwork was done. They just had to discuss the fee, but personal terms and that were done. I remember my brethren saying to me, he's like, bro, don't say it on channels or anything, because you don't want to get hotted up. But like, bro, if Arsenal come in for this guy, it's not rocket science. He's an Arsenal fan. If Arsenal come in for this guy, I'll be real, Real Madrid could have bidded for Eze as alongside Arsenal. He only wanted Arsenal to get. He literally only wanted Arsenal. And I said, if Spurs want this player, they need to wrap this up quickly. The minute Havertz got injured, I said safe. Even before I saw Arsenal wanted Eze, I said they're going to go back in for him. And I said to George, I said to all these Spurs fans, you man are going to get hijacked. I thought it would even happen with Javi Simmons. That's why I got to big you up, Jay, if you can still hear, man.
Javi Blood Clark Simmons fan.
That's why I got to big you up, bro, because I was like, if I'm a Spurs fan, I would have PTSD. I ain't getting gassed again to get hijacked. But big up, like, you actually got that one over the line. So
he's a bit of a slag, though, isn't he?
How?
Because I'm hearing he waited in London for Chelsea, and Chelsea didn't want him.
Bro, because that man didn't want him, you lot got him. Like, it was like, all right, cool. If she don't want me, I'm going to her crib to get.
What is it? You see one thing about my chat? These man come up with these man.
Wait, what did he say? Go back.
Bro, I look nothing like Upper Meccano, bro.
You're
violated.
Ekatike's got all long hair and all highlights in there. Hey, what happened to that though?
Jun, you had a howler, bro. Big up, Jun. You had a howler. None of us look anything like them three. None of us. You don't know me, yeah? I don't want to look like no next man, but if someone said I look like someone and I can kind of see it, I might stay quiet on that. But you see that one? Bro, none of us look like none of them.
This chat have too many. They've called me Madueke, Mwani.
They called you Madueke?
When I had my simple braids and that, they were saying Jade Dueke and that, bro. They Photoshop my face onto pictures of footballers and compare me to them.
Hey, you know what's the maddest one that I've heard? The maddest one, Denise from EastEnders, is crazy.
Yeah, Cass is funny.
You know Denise from EastEnders?
Cass is...
That one is dark. That one is dark. Man said
that one was
Denise from EastEnders is mad.
Jay Ogochukwu was the original. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But look, it's only right, obviously. I mean, there's not United. Their window's been shit. I didn't want to touch on United. Fuck them, man. They're my ops now. You know what I'm saying? It's war. When I see them, it's war, bro. And you best believe we're taking 6 points off them again, bro.
Jay, come on. Let's be honest, yeah. They're shit. Bun them. But actual players they brought in, I know Catch don't rate Cunha, but the players they got in, they actually needed goals. They signed Cunha and Bremer. They needed a keeper. They got a keeper. Dead. Bun them. They're my biggest ops. I hate them more than any other club on this planet. But man's being honest, it's their manager because the signings they brought in, Mr. Denise, some of them are actually all right. But we don't have to spend long on them. I'm with you. Bun them.
Nah. You know what? I will quickly say on their manager, though, yeah, is this guy is playing mind games, bro. He's doing up mind games. Why does he keep saying he wants to quit, bro? Like, if you want to quit, just leave. Just leave. Yeah. Man, like, imagine how demoralizing that. Imagine you got a girl and she telling you she wants to leave you every day. She's not gonna leave, but she's like, yo, like, if the chance came for me to leave, like, I'm gone. You know that, innit?
How about this? I'm ending it. How about this?
Yeah.
I'm ending it myself, bro. So the fact that they're deciding to stick with him, yeah, and it's like he won't change, bro. He won't change. This United team need a manager like Thomas Frank. I'm gonna be honest. Thomas Frank would have been a perfect manager for Man United, bro. Because he walks in, the guy can play too. He can play the front foot football. He can play the defensive football, and they've got a crop of players that there's not one. Some players are more suited to. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like our squad. We've got players that are suited to different systems, bro. This Amorim guy is so passive. I call it passive mode. You see when you get packed in GTA and that online, and you have to turn on passive mode because they keep blowing up your car and that, bro. He plays football on passive mode, so negative, so hesitant to attack, bro. And it was that Arsenal game where I was like, as much as Arsenal kind of did stink out the gaff, I can't turn around and say United massively deserved to win that game, bro.
Nah, they didn't,
because it's like go and stamp some authority down, so go and show some intent, and they didn't show that, innit?
Nah, they had chances in that game. Trust me. Me personally, I watched it. They definitely deserved to win that game. There was no doubt about it. Trust me, man. And you see, for me, you see the thing with like the likes of Frank Iriola and all these, man. You see when you're buying, you see like, all right, let's look at Amrin, yeah. Remember, he's come from Portuguese league. He's kind of mashing it up over there. They're top. Do you get? So you see, when you're going for a top manager in their league, I found that the tactics and the whole tactician side ain't really there because they ain't really got to think of too many tactics. You know what I'm saying? And then the likes of like Areola, Frank, where they're at like Brentford and Bournemouth, when they're going up against the likes of Arsenal, Man City, they have to think about, I've got to set up my team to be like more defensive. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when they're going up the likes of against relegation fodder, now Frank and the likes of Iriola, when they were at Brentford and Bournemouth, they now set up in another way because they know, we've got to attack the likes of this relegation fodder. So that's where I feel like when you get a manager, even for me now, Iriola is perfect for Manchester United because he, like I said, these managers that know how to do both because they're at a mid-table team. So there's one week they might have to go attack him because they're at home to relegation fodder. But most of the weeks it's like, these teams are all better than us. We've got to find a way how to be defensively strong, but still get something out of the game. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know, another manager, big up, because I said for United, there's two managers that will probably go there and just they'll improve like that. Glasner and Iriola still. I think Glasner's another one that will go in there. He can do the defensive thing and he can do the attacking thing. Deep it. Palace have given all of us trouble, at least in the last year or two. They've given all of us trouble, bro. So you even saw Chelsea, even first day of the season, everyone's saying Chelsea this, Chelsea that. They
beat us twice last season.
Say that again?
They beat us home and away last season.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad about them, yeah? We go to their place and punch them up. We've won at their place like 4 or 5 years in a row. At Anfield, we ain't beat them in the last 3 games, bro. 2 draws and a loss, bro. Like, we just don't beat them, really. But away from home, we have, like, we're calm against them. But do you know what it is with, like, Amorim, yeah? Like, obviously, I know we're going to do the objective thing, but we all want United to keep suffering. You see, when they beat Burnley the weekend, I was kind of happy because we can't have it lost, because then it'll just go in it. Like, we need a few wins in there.
That's why they got City in that. They got City in that after the break, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we needed that Burnley win. And then the fact that the board come out and said, yo, we're stick. Because you know what? Yeah, we've seen at Manchester United before that these players, not these exact players, because some have gone in that, but these are known to, cool. If we're not happy with the manager, then man will literally just play shit, so they sack him. And then the fact that the board have come out after the Grimsby loss, and they were like, listen, there's no pressure on him. We're behind him. So now the players are like, we just lost against Grimsby, bro. If he's not going now, we might have to buckle up our ideas and see what this season brings, because it's one of them.
It might be me. I might be the one cutting if I don't fix my ideas up. That's how some of these players are probably looking at it, bro. But to be fair, look, I don't. As much as I hate United, bro, they're not the terrible team that everyone makes them out to be. It's the same like we finished 17th last season, but we're not a 17th place squad. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them.
Wait. Under Postecoglou, you was. Let's have it right. You was.
No, we had a 17th
he means in terms of the players. Yeah, the manager made them dead. But
the players, personnel in the squad.
They're not 17th.
Man United don't have a terrible team, bro. They don't have a terrible team at all, bro. I think they've got a decent side. They just need a manager who's going to come in there and actually implement some ideas, bro. And also a manager that is flexible, But you know what I'm saying, bro? You have to be able to adapt in this league. You saw what happened with Ange, bro. He didn't want to adapt. And we ended up in the gutter, fam. But I guess that kind of segues me on to another team that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea. We've got to talk about the Chelsea. I hate this club more than I hate Arsenal, you know. I hate Chelsea more than I hate Arsenal. Genuinely.
You know what? Where did the rivalry come from, Carl? Bit like inside information there. Sometimes I work hospitality boxes there, innit? For the last couple of years. And like even the Chelsea fans I speak to, they hate Spurs. Like they have a song at the start of every game. And it's like, we hate Tottenham. Like they sing, we hate Tottenham every game, bro. Every game. Like, what is the beef there? I don't get it.
Quickly before you go, my uncle and my guy that supports Tottenham, they both, obviously they hate Arsenal, but they both told me, I hate Chelsea. I don't know what it is, but they hate Chelsea,
bro. Like, where did this come from, bro? Like you,
bro. I can tell you, because they made my childhood miserable, bro. obviously my mum supports Chelsea. Big up Mumsy as well. My mum loves Chelsea, innit? Like she's a proper Chelsea, and all of that. You get me? Bro, these man ruined man's childhood. G. Like they ruined my childhood. I grew up there, and I think I probably seen us beat them probably about 8 times in my life. Like that is how I can't stand that football club. And then we had a chance to win the league. And then we had a chance.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Bearing in mind, at this point, before then, I hated Arsenal more than I hated Chelsea, but the hate just kept growing because it was every season. Like home, away, didn't matter. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, League, it didn't matter. They were gonna beat us, bro.
Hey, does the William thing have anything to do with it?
It got to that battle of the bridge, bro.
Yeah.
Not only were they kicking and trying to play dirty with our players and like trying to break legs. 2-0 up, bro. 2-0 up. I said, what? I'm gonna see my team lift the Premier League, bro. I said, I'm gonna see my team lift the Premier. Can you think about how different life would be if Spurs had won the Premier League that season, bro? Think about how different life would be.
Yeah, forget that. That's horrible.
Do you know? Nah, bro. Horrible, and then they scored. Especially, and not only that, but he went and done the knee slide in front of the away end. I can never forgive him. I can never.
Wait, does William have anything
on? I said Chelsea Football Club, you must burn, bro. I hate your club. I would never. Every chance I get to see Chelsea fail, I will take it with both hands, bro.
But hear what like you said, for me, when I'm trying to remember when this beef got popping, it was from that, because that's the year Leicester won it, no?
Yeah,
that's the year Leicester won it. But before that, I'm thinking, you know, when you're saying they ruined your childhood, I hear that, but respectfully, like with Martin, your old days, and remember when you had Thompson on your kit and that, like you weren't even on their level like that. So normally you have to be kind of on someone's level to hate them, like. So I'm thinking, where did the hatred? This is no disrespect. You know, I'm not even trying to.
From outside as well. Like, because I'm around.
Hey, that is so like you know the passive aggressive.
You remember, You remember. You see, like during the 2000s, you knew the top 4. It was Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, United. That was just set from about, I'd say, from about 04 to like what 09 or something. 5-6 years straight, bro. It was literally big up SB every time. It was just the top 4 every time, yeah, bro. I remember them days of Canute, Robbie Keane, Defoe. You actually had a team, but you were still like you would finish more like 8th to 10th. There was even a couple other teams that would. Like Everton's and
we were like a mid to like Europa League level
league. Yeah, you were like that. You were like that type of team. So I'm thinking you're saying they ruined your childhood, but like that respectfully, Jay. You know, man's got lucky, bro. Respectfully, you weren't even on their level, bro. So how could they ruin it?
You know what it is? It's like I'll give you an example, bro. It's like we you know, and this just depends on the obviously people's background and that. Yeah, but I used to go. I went to school in Dagenham, innit? I went secondary school in Dagenham, right? And the time, the era that I was going secondary school, it wasn't like the people going to that school. No one was up like that. You know what I'm saying? If you turn up on non-uniform day with a night tracksuit, bro, you was pulling gal, bro. You get me? You was the guy, bro. You get me? A little basic night tracksuit that you can buy from Sports Direct. Now, yeah, you get me? There was this one brer who. I think his dad owned a concrete company, innit? Some I'm not gonna say his name, innit? But yeah, my man was breaded, bro. And this is how I looked at Chelsea fans. I'm like, these men just have everything, but it's still not enough. They have everything, yet my man's complaining. Bro's getting, all of us, man, would get £20 on non-uniform day. You know, when school finished early and that, man will go McDonald's, man will go cinema with the guy.
Man, it was Morley's. You know, we got SB, but it'd be 9 rings and chips. Wait.
It was one of them ones. You see, when you had that £20 note, you could get anything.
Jay, you were getting the scores.
Nah, it was only at the end of the term.
I know what you're thinking.
Only at the end of the term, bro.
Jay, you're moving like the breaded G. Man's having to make bread in the playground. I'm leaving my house in
I'm having to find other ways to make bread because I'm not getting no bread. What are we talking about? During the week,
I didn't get like an allowance. I didn't get no allowance. So this was like built up from the whole school year. Get to Christmas holidays now. Is like, okay, cool. Here's the £20, £5 for the cinema ticket and that. obviously put a £5 on the Oyster card and that. Then you got the £10 for food and that. You know what I'm saying? This bread was coming in with like £50, 60 pounds and that, G. I'm thinking, huh? Man's buying McDonald's breakfast. Breakfast? You think I knew what Mackey's breakfast was?
I didn't even know McDonald's had breakfast then.
I didn't even know McDonald's did breakfast. I'm saying, what? Man's got pancakes with syrup and that. And I'm in the canteen eating some dusty chicken panini, bro, for breakfast. Nah, G. And man's talking like, my dad only gave me £60 this week.
Ban that.
Bro, that's how I
hold
feel Chelsea, man.
Hold on, yeah. Big up SB and big up Nick in the chat. SB,
fuck that. Don't big up Nick. Don't big up Nick. He tried to get me out of it.
What do you mean?
He tried to make a video of man when that whole casting happened and tried to get me out of it. Bro, don't be you could have big up.
Do you know what Catch, don't take it personal. That's what Nick does, bro. That's what Nick does.
He tried to pay man.
Do you know what Catch though? Do you know what Catch? Yeah, you know I can never really get onto Nick like that. He won't remix your words. He'll just put up a clip that you lot have said from the horse's mouth.
No, it weren't the clip. It weren't that. It was the whole. You see when like he's talking about it.
Yeah. Like
so he's showing it, but then he's talking about it, making man out to be some allow it. Don't big him up.
Big up David.
You know what? Back to what SB said, yeah? What do you know about holding up the bus and the bus driver turns the engine on and all the other arguments?
That couldn't be me, bro. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Chelsea just ruined my childhood, innit? And I just saw them as the spoilt brat. They win everything, you know what I'm saying? And yet they're still complaining. They got all the managers that I want, all the players that I want. Yet they're still, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Fuck Chelsea, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Chelsea, bro. Obviously, another club that I despise, Catch's team. You spent a lot of money. You got the number one strike target. Are you happy with your window?
Just no ROMZ, yeah? You got the number 2 Sweden striker. We got the number 1, yeah? So you lot all thumbs up in this stuff, yeah? He can't get over my guy in the Sweden team. You have a whole bench.
Do you know what's so mad? Catch, you lot are doing this to make yourself feel better. Because, Jay, you remember a couple years ago, this is Arsenal fans' words. The Henry regen. Look how he opens up his body and side foot. Arsenal, this was the guy they really wanted. That's why he's laughing. This is the guy they really wanted.
Listen,
this
though.
This is the guy they really wanted.
Listen. If I'm being logical, yeah?
Logical.
Yeah? If I'm being logical, bro, if we would have went and got Isak, yeah, from what our season ended like last season, and now the way we've gone into this season, the likes of Saka and these men getting injured, even Saliba. Now looking at it in hindsight, if we went and spent like the 100 and whatever you lot spent on Isak, I don't think we would have been able to build the whole team that we went. You know, I hear that. Yeah. So in hindsight, at first, when you man are getting him, I'm pissed. I'm like, oh my. But then when I'm chilling and I'm actually looking at it and going, all right, our whole argument last season was raw. We didn't have depth, who's replacement for Saka if he gets injured, all this stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, all right, you man got Isak, but I'm happy with my transfer window. For me, my transfer window is like a 9.5.
I hear. Do you know what, Catch, yeah? We're obviously on stream, we're going to do the logical thing and the objective thing. I think you've had a very good window. Yeah, obviously, I think my club, obviously, bro, I didn't think my club were capable of signing players that Vertzen is that we don't normally buy superstars, but Eze, baller, bro. Gokeres, I'm one of the only rival fans that think he's going to do well. A lot of rival fans think Gokeres might be a flop. I think he's going to bang for you, though. Eze cold. Mascara come on at Anfield, one of the best debuts I've seen, bro. Like, actually, I don't know if it was debut. I think he come on early in it. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's his debut. It's his debut.
Was it? Yeah, debut. One of the best debuts I've seen. Zubimendi, I can't be a hypocrite, man. What my own manager wanted him, bro. Like, my own manager wanted him for a whole summer. Think he's good. Who else have you signed? Norgard, I think, is a good backup. People are getting onto Norgard, bro. When he was at Brentford, he was given enough enough teams hell, bro. Like, no, the only one I don't rate, you and SB know this, and the chat knows. Noni, you can't, unless he has a mad season, it's going to be very hard to convince me of Noni. But I'm fair. He had a good game against us. He was one of your brighter spots.
Okay, let me ask you though, what would you, because we know, Noni ain't really going to be a starter when Saka's back. So going off the season of how many games he's going to come off the bench and all that, what would you say is a good season for Noni this season? First season at Arsenal, like GA.
In terms of numbers?
Yeah.
I think, because you're right, he's only going to play Carabao and FA, like Prem and Champs, when it's the strongest teams, he's not going to play like that. I would say 10 to 15 GA, good first season. That's calm. In all comps, not in the league.
Okay.
All competition, 15 GA is calm for Noni. In the league, I would say maybe 8 GA. Because he's hardly going to play. He's not going to start like that, bro. Let's be honest. In the league, all competitions, Cat, 15 GA for his first season as an impact sub is calm. But I need to see that. But one thing I'll say, as much as I don't rate Noni, he's coming into a team of a bet. He was playing under the last season he did decent for them, but like Maresca and before that was Poch. He didn't have the best coach. You lot are more well-oiled machine that he can fit into your team a bit more. But I rate all your signings but him in it. But for me, if I had to rate Arsenal's window out of 10, it would be a good 8 for me. I can't lie. I think this is the first window they've addressed what they need. A gunman. Everything, bro. They've addressed it. So
this is the best. Everyone's been saying it. This is the best transfer window from Arsenal in like ever. This is the best transfer window we've actually gone. All right, this is what we need as a fan base, and then we've actually got it. Do you know what I'm saying? We've never actually sat here and go, we need a striker, we need a left wing, we need another D, and we've actually, and it's not like we've got like half decent players. The likes of Glockereds, like people rate him. Obviously, it's going to take time for him to adapt to the Premier League. So he's a gunman. Eze, we know what he does in the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I can't be. I can't be.
Said that one thing I did say, Catch. Yeah, sorry to cut you. Yeah, is I did say whoever Eze goes to, he'll cook. And I'm on stream. There's streams you can go back on me stream saying if these men get Eze, bro, he will. Obviously, I don't want him to thrive, bro. But he fits that Arsenal team like a glove, bro. He fits right into. He's exactly the type of player that. And it was actually the Liverpool game when he came on. Yeah, you could see that straight away the energy just.
Bro, he got past his man straight away. Like as soon as he come on the pitch, he done that little. He was like,
he did a move, yeah. He did a move, yeah, where he's. I need to explain this detailed, yeah, and I'm saying pause from now. It's like his back was towards Szoboszlai, yeah. It looked like he's going off the pitch. He's pivoted and flicked it past him. You know the bit I'm on about? Yeah. And he was in, bro. I was like, bro, because I'm going to be honest with you. After the free kick, we were under the cosh, bro. When Odegaard and Eze both came on, Arsenal were onto us. Obviously, once we put Gomez in that one, like, this is where I rate my manager, like, he counteracted their subs. Like, he put Gomez on, he put Endo on, he put Bearman on. But Eze did more in the last 15, 20 than Martin. It's not hard to, than Martinelli did in the first 60, 70 minutes, bro. The minute he came on, I was shook, bro.
It was night and day, bro. You saw even the chance where it wasn't a penalty, but where you see where like he got in and my man kind of pulled him down a little. Szoboszlai but he went down a bit too easy for me. Even bro. Martinelli was on the pitch for 70 minutes. You didn't see that once. Eze do be looking.
Are you lot are dumb, you know?
Hey, that's funny.
Hey, where do they get these from, bruv? It's like, them man just sit here and
let me answer something what KJ said. You're right. That's because we dropped off and sat back. But that's because we respected their subs as well. Slot said, you know what? They've got two men that create. Listen, they should have started with one of them in it. But Slot said they've got two men that can now cause us problems and start unlocking us. Let me now counteract that and chuck on some defense Endo Gomez. So I agree with you, KJ. But that's only because they started to look threatening. That we weren't going. If we kept going for the game once they made them two subs, there's a good chance we could have conceded. Do you get? But in terms of Arsenal's window, bro, I can't hate, bro. For me, it's a strong 8 out of 10, bro. Strong.
Yeah, like SB said. Wait, sorry. Like SB said as well, bro. best signing in the last 10 years. Not 10 years, but last 5 years. Berta, definitely. Because we had the likes of Sanchez and all these men that were ripping it up. But yeah, definitely. Berta has definitely done his job, man.
I'd say for both your clubs, your best signings have been people that don't even play on the pitch. Like you said, your best signing Burton, your best signing is Thomas Frank. Because if you knew me 2-3 years ago, when Slot cut, I had 3 man that I wanted to take over Slot in order. Not going to cap. It was Alonso, but Thomas Frank, and you lot that was watching me years ago without Alonso was my first one. Thomas Frank was second, and Amarin was actually my third. I ain't gonna cap. I did want Amarin in it as my
I wanted
third.
Amarin before Ange as well. That was who
he was a bad man at Sporting. Do you get it? Thomas Frank, I've been rated. I remember I went on the terrace, and I said, they were like, who do you want? At the time, Alonso he weren't linked with moves away. They were like, who do you want to replace Slot? I saw the vision as Frank. I said, Frank. The whole chat laughed, the whole panel laughed. They're like, ROMZ, you're not being sick. They were like, ROMZ, you're not concentrating. I said, bro, they call you crazy, and then they give you your flowers. Look what he's doing for Spurs. I know you lost at the weekend, but like you can see your performance against PSG, you were seconds away from winning the Super Cup. You smack up Man City, like, bro. Frank's a bad man, bro. Like,
we can move on to Spurs as well. That's a perfect segue.
But quickly though, I feel like Amarin. You see that 3 at the back with when Newman had an Ndogi and Poro, and the way you lot set up, I reckon Amarin would have been perfect for you, man. Them man as wing backs, Poro and fucking what's his name, Ndogi. That would have been cold. And then you had the likes of Basuma, you had the likes of Bentancur, Polino now as well. Yeah, I think he would have suited you lot more. The way that Man U's team is, it don't suit them. Like they just, it just looks weird.
I was gonna say, Jay, quickly, on a selfish thing. Hooks is waiting in it. Can we quickly just chop up my?
No, just quickly go to Liverpool. Quick.
I was gonna say, bro, it's simple for me. Like, yeah, it's all good us signing Isaac and that. We have to win the league. Like, I know Arsenal fans will say themselves they have to, and you're gonna back your club. We have to win the league. If we don't win the league, forget all the other competitions. I relish this pressure. This is all I ever wanted from a youth. When I'm seeing, you speak about Chelsea ruining your childhood. Like, I respect what you're saying, but they actually ruined mine. Like, we were in the top 4 team and they're winning Prems, and them and Man U were doing to me, to you, like the Chuckle Brothers. Them two were just giving each other the Prems, and my team just finishing 3rd and 4th, winning nothing, bro. So Chelsea and United, like, when I was back then, I was like, wish my club could spend money, but I wish we can win the league and that, bro. You already know, man, waited 30 years in that. So when I've never seen my club sign a world-class player before Thiago. Like, Thiago was the first player I said, raw. Man is signing one of the world's best. He's just won the Champions League with Bayern, and man bought him. Other than that, I'm not used to these. I'm used to potential. When we bought Torres, Suarez, all these players, they were cool, but they weren't world beaters. You can see they were on the trajectory to be world beaters, but they weren't world beaters at the time. Do you get it? So it's a thing where when I'm seeing us sign, like even Wirtz, for me, people in the chat might think I'm mad. He's not world class yet. Like, he can get there, but he's not world. You wouldn't say Wirtz is world class yet, but he was sought after, bro. He's turned down Bayern Munich, bro. A German player to turn down the biggest club in your own country, that's mad, bro. You don't normally see that. Like, if you go to Germany, normally Lewandowski.
But I respect that, though. I respect most of them.
Literally, bro. But look at like that Dortmund team. Their 2 best players in Goetze and I agree, SB. I actually do. But Goetze and Lewandowski, they both go to Bayern, bro. Like, normally, if you're good in that league, that's why I got to respect the Voltmeiders and the Wirtz, because they're not just bending over for pause. They're not bending over for Bayern, bro. Like, they're not. I said even the SB's dumb. I said the World Cup. But, like, I'll be real. And, once we signed Wirtz, I was like, I got faith in my club now. I was that kind of pessimistic fan to say, we can't sign these. When we got linked to Wirtz, the first thing I said, Catch and Jay, I was like, yeah, that's noise, bro. Like, he'll be a City or Bayern player. When I actually saw that, here we go, I was like, bro, my club are moving diligent. And then my club are moving diligent. Then it's that, bro. Right, with me, I'm going to be honest. Haaland's the best goal scorer. Like, he's the best striker. But the best all-round complete striker in the league, I think people agree, is Isak, innit? Like, I've been saying, I'm not
once Kane left, it was always going to be Isak.
Isak, bro. That's what I'm saying, Jay. Like, people saying you're just saying this wrong because now he's a player of your club. I was saying this years ago.
Everyone said this, though. That's why everyone wanted him.
Literally, Catch, bro. Like, don't get twisted. 1-on-1, Haaland's for me is the best finisher in world football. Like, bro, if you put him 1-on-1, 9 times out of 10 he's bagging, but he can't dribble like.
No. I won't put him over Kane. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't even.
Actually, you're right. Cool. Catch, you're right. I won't concentrate. I won't concentrate. And
I don't even support. Kane's. Yeah.
But this is what I love. Like you're being logical. I forgot about Kane. You know what it is? Where he's not in the league now. I'm just thinking about the strikers in the league. But you know what it is? Isaac. Like Haaland can't pass like Isaac, dribble like Isaac, first touch like Isaac. Do you get it? So for me, like let's say in the league it's Haaland, but Isaac's a player that I'm gonna keep it about. Look, Cat man does the trolling thing, but I thought he would end up being an Arsenal player. Let me not lie. Like, when you were claiming him, I thought it'd be Arsenal player. The fact my club, this is the most excited time I've been in my life. But the fact we've got Verts, Ekatike, bad man, I'm not even giving him his flowers yet. He's come in and just, bro, he's been like a duck to water, bro. Like he's been cold.
He just looks like my man, though.
Yeah,
he's the same as Haaland. He's the same as Isaac.
You know, Newcastle fans, when they were linked to him, they were calling him Baby Isaac. That's why they were vexed when they didn't get him. But Ekatike, Isaac, you know, I don't really rate Frimpong. I've said it on the catch-up many times. And I know I've said it to you in SB that, yeah, I know I'm going to back him because he plays for my club, but Leverkusen and Celtic days, he weren't really doing it for me. Kirkes I rate, but he needs to calm down. Like, bro, he's a bit rash in that. But the reason, if I had to give my window out of 10, the reason why I'll only give it a 9, because of the Gahey thing. If we had signed Gahey, I'm putting it a 10, but we still might be short on a centre back. And some would even say a DM as well, because if Gravenberch gets injured, we got Endo and that. Like, do you get it? I give it a 9
before you go as well, that's my thing. You see, if you lot would have got Gahey as well, I would have been like, my chances, I wasn't looking too good. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that now there's still question marks. If this person gets injured, yeah, they're kind of messed up. If they got the likes of Gomez and who's that other youth that from Hungary, the Hungary youth that you got the centre back, the tall
Leone's Italian. KJ just said he's old, but KJ, I can't say that. You've probably watched him. I can't say that yet. He look like I can't say that still. Like I'm assuming you've watched him. I can't say a man's cold if I've not watched him yet. But I hope he is. And
that's what it is for me, man. The likes, even if like, obviously I don't wish injury on no one, but if even Salah gets injured, like who have you got to cover Salah? Chiesa. Is it Chiesa?
Yeah, bro. And even now he's vexed, catch, because I don't know if you saw the news. We didn't include him in the champion. Bro, if I was Chiesa, I'm cutting the next window. I don't feel like we treated him right, bro. I'll be real. I don't think like we've treated him right, but yeah, bro, like my window, I know SB saying it wasn't a 9. In my opinion, we were only a DM and a centre back away from it being a 10, bro. So for me, I can't sign Isaac, in my opinion, the best 9 in the league, and then sign Verts, one of the hottest prospects in world football, and not give it an 8 minimum, bro. So for me, I think it's a 9 still, a 9 out of 10. And quickly before I have to cut, Jay, I know you don't will go into Spurs in more in depth, but your front line, a lot of people won't want to admit this, but Simmons, Kudus, and Kawan, whatever he's called, your front line with Paulina and that, you man have had a very good. I'll quickly give my rating. For you, man, I'll probably give it like a 7.5, 8. I still feel like there's some areas you needed to address, but you man's had a good window still.
Quickly before you go, will you with card now that you've got you got Antigua, you got everything. You've got more than a man could want. Do you get it? What are you winning, bro?
I'll say it with chess. We're winning the Prem. I think we're winning the Carabao. And I think we're going to go very far in the Champs is one thing I'll say, yeah? Because I already said, catch, no trolling. I think Arsenal in the FA Cup. That's you man's thing, innit? I think Arteta wins it again.
Chill out, bro. Chill out. I don't like the way you said that, though, about that. Like, we're bigger than FA Cups, respectfully.
No.
Like, that's you man's thing. Like,
no one's bigger than the FA Cup.
No. Hold on. When I say bigger than FA Cups, I mean, like, what we're going for now. Like, he's saying, that's like a Newcastle.
Hear this. Of course, you're going to challenge for the league and that, but you've just asked me what I think we're winning. I already think we're winning 2 out of the 4 off the bat. I think with Carabao, we normally do well in, and Prem, I think we're winning. But for you, man, I think if you're asking me the other competitions, I think Arsenal, you're going to challenge in that, but I think FA Cup, I genuinely think you're going to win in it. But with Champions League, people are saying Liverpool have to win the Champions League. I get that, but Champions League's never a given because Madrid's gone 12 years without it. Barca's gone 20 years. Even the best European team, that's not an easy competition to win, bro. Like, this is why I'll chuck a bit of shade on you, lot. Your club's not won it in your history. Like, it's not easy to win, G. Do you get it? It's not easy trophy, 2 wins. So to answer your question, Catch, for me, definitely Carabao and Prem. I think we're winning 2 out of the 4 possible trophies. But you know what, Catch? Big up. I know Hooks is just waiting.
Big up. Say
Jay,
what about to Hooks as well, man.
Come on, bro. The chat, big up every time. Smash it out.
Thank you for joining, broski, man.
I love my guy.
Love, man. W ROMZ in the chat, man. Big up, ROMZ. Quickly, before we wrap up, we'll just quickly talk about Spurs. Obviously,
I want to talk about them, man, bro. You talk about them, man. Fuck them, man. Nah, joking, guys.
This guy's a joke, man. Obviously, Kolo Muani through the door on deadline day. I weren't happy, bro. I think he's a scrub. I can't lie. I think he's shit, bro. I don't know if you rate my man, but I think he's tired, bro.
No, I don't rate him, but I just have. You know when like a player's not that good that no one really rates, he don't have to do that much for everyone to go, oh, like you see, like on the weekend, Noni done a couple runs and us Arsenal fans are gassed because it's just the minimal. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like with Kulu, I feel like he could work, honestly. Like, you can't really get that much worse than I feel like Solanke is pants. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even Richarlison, like these guys are like little purple patch moments. Like they have like a good maybe couple games and then they just fall off the cliff of the earth. So where now, if Solanke, you ain't performing, before you're looking at the bench going, all right, who's coming on? You had that youngster that went on loan. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like you're looking at the bench and you're going, bro, who's coming on the pitch? So for me, if you're looking at it, I think Kulu gives you good competition and maybe he could be your first team starter because he ain't a scrap. Listen, like Rom said as well before he left, yeah, it's about system for different players. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that the Italian league and the French league is just maybe too slow for him. Do you know what I'm saying? He might come to the Prem where it's a quicker pace. He might just adapt and he might take to the Prem way better than he did to the Italian league or the French league. So it's just one that you've got to don't judge a man off what he's done over there. Judge him with what he does at your club. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said Kulu Panani ain't leading no line. Richarlison, Solanke, and Panani front line. Lord.
Nah. It's dark, man. But hey, we just got this is where we kind of have to just put faith in Thomas Frank that Thomas Frank can get a tune out of my man. Simmons.
And we've seen Thomas Frank. Every striker that like the Whisters, we didn't know this guy. Tony, we knew him, but we didn't know what he was going to do in the Premier League. Every striker that Frank's had up front or even bring into the team, he gets the best out of them. So I don't think it's a mad look still. I think Frank could, do something with him.
100%. Obviously, I think the signing of Xavi Simmons, that one excited me, innit? People think he's shit. You know what I'm saying? I got Touchline trying to say that he's not even better than Ahmad and all of them things there. Don't know what my man's on. You know what I'm saying? Xavi Simmons, I'm telling you now, he's going to be a top player, bro. You get me? Well, that's world-class talent. That's someone that gets the fans excited, innit? Obviously, they've given him Son's number now. So, bro's got big expectations, you know. I'm not doing this, he's young, so he needs time. Nah, G, you took the number 7, bro.
Where would you play him?
Now, I think it really depends on the game because there's some games where he can play off the left. There's some games where you can use him as a wide option, but I think he's gonna challenge Maddison for that number 10 role, bro. I genuinely think he's gonna challenge. Bro. We might even see games where Maddison gets put in the 8 and has to do that Odegaard role, that kind of deep
line playmaking.
That deep line playmaking role to allow Xavi. I think he's gonna be a utility player, bro. We're gonna use him where we need him, in my opinion. Inverted left wing. Bro, this inverted shit is gone too far, bro. Inverted wing too
far, big. Nah, man. I think it will be good. It will be decent for you. And you see with Xavi Simmons, he was just looking for a home. You could tell, bro. He was at PSG. My man's getting loaned out every season. He ain't getting no look in there, buying new centre mids every season. You know what I'm saying? So I just like now that you have gave him a home, he's gonna want to thrive because I've been at big clubs before and it ain't worked out. The likes of PSG, you're going on loan. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this might be it for him, man. And he's a bit hot and cold though. What I've seen of him.
He
Yeah,
is. He is.
cold, cold.
He
And
does.
he
have
moans a lot, you
ranges.
know. He's a moaner. Pause.
Yeah. You can see always the flinging the arms on the pitch and all of that. Yeah. But
That's the only
hopefully,
thing.
being at Spurs and being in, bro, the people don't realize, like I think another big thing that draws players to our club, bro, is our fucking stadium, bro. Like it's our stadium.
I respectfully nothing.
Nah, bro, it is, fam.
Listen. No.
Place.
I know you're trying to do listen, there was no pool involved, yeah.
What do you mean there's no pool involved?
Listen. Chelsea tried to link her at the bar. Chelsea brought her all the drinks, sweetened her up. She was already half drunk. Chelsea then went off with another gal, and outside the club, drunk up. Yes. You man saw her outside the club, drunk up, and then she just said, "All right, fuck it, then let's go." Do you know what I'm saying? It weren't no pool, bro. Let's not do that. There was no pool.
Nah. Xavi, Muani, Kudus, all good dribblers. Low blocks won't be able to double mark all three. It's true. That's a very good. But Catch, before we wrap the show up, bro, let the people them know where they can find you and that. You get me? Let them know what you got coming up on the channel and them things.
Yeah, man, the catch up there. Yeah, me and my boy SB just trying, man. We're gonna be live again Friday for like domestics, all Arsenal fans talking about a couple Arsenal stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then man, just trying to keep pushing this YouTube thing. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. And you know what? Hey, it's mad for the love me and SB, like yesterday's stream, the love we got in there. Like even me and SB, we sit backstage and we sit on the phone and we're like, bro, like it's mad. Like why do people fuck with, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why us? Or even anyone that's doing it, it's like, why do people want to hear what we got? Like, we're just normal people. But, bro, the catch up, be there or cash me outside. How about that? Hey, Hyper is a madman. He come in and dropped like 10 members for the community. Godfrey dropped like 5. Hey, it went mad. Big up Hyper every time, man.
But that's it, man. That's what this thing is, man. It's community, innit? You build a community. That's what I'm saying. We got a little family over here. You get me? You man are not normal.
What do you mean little?
Nah, it's not obviously not little, of course not little, but you know what I'm saying, bro.
We build a family over here. We talking about over 1K and all that.
Going. You know what I'm saying? This is I've been saying this from when I was on like 200 subs. Yeah, this is the real side of YouTube, innit? Like it's the real side of football YouTube and that, where you get entertainment and you get football conversation as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not here on this boring office vibe, like oh yes,
and that's what. Bro, and that's what I say to people. Like, when you want to watch, YouTube is meant to be like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? The whole corporate, like, office thing. If you want that, you could go watch Sky Sports. You could go watch BT. You know what I'm saying? This is a space to just be yourself and talk about your love for your club. You know what I'm saying? Like, if man was hit, and I guarantee, people say, "Oh, you lot." If we come online and we were just like, "Yeah, it was a good game." Yeah, man. Like, just no one's. You're not. Why are you tuning into us? Do you know what I'm saying? If we're just sitting there, bored, like you lot want to be entertained at the same time. So it's like it's a toss up, man.
Yeah, man, and that's what it is, people. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. But obviously, people, you know what I want already. You know we're gonna be back here on. I mean, I need to check with George if tomorrow is free, but. Cave Conversations, you know what it is. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking some more Tottenham. You get me? International break and them things. We all hate the international break. None of us love the international break, bro. It's fucking shit. You get me? But, yeah, man, big up Catch. Obviously, big up ROMZ as well for joining. Make sure you guys go and sub to the catch up. They just hit 1K. And like he said in the chat, I'm talking about 5K before the end of the year. Bro, let's get them to 5K before the end of the month. How about that, people? Make sure you're subscribing to the boys, man.
Hold on. You got to big up ROMZ's channel as well. I forgot it. But ROMZ's got a channel. We'll put it in the description.
I'll get ROMZ's channel. Just if you refresh the stream, literally, you'll see ROMZ's channel in the subscription. You get me? But people, I'm going to love you and leave you all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're liking on the way out. and I'm gonna catch you lot on the rebound. Peace.